because Texas is banning lolly, RevSaysDesu is having a panic attack right now, okay? He is literally seizing up. He feels like he can't breathe right now, all right? His heart is like having heart palpitations. His heart is like skipping a beat. He's like having cold sweat, and his armpits are getting smelly, okay? As if they weren't smelly already. So basically, Texas decided to try to pass a law that effectively bans lolly. All right, that's all you need to know. Texas senators have unanimously passed a bill that, if signed into law, could make several games, anime, and manga series illegal to own in the state. And basically, the bill bans any obscene depiction of a minor or someone who looks like... This is already kind of federal law in the first place. Okay, so whatever. So Rev, all right, infamous lolly enjoyer, okay, infamous lolly king, says the amount of fear-mongering and hypocritical gotcha attempts over this is insane. So this is just basically him coping, because you know how these people are, right? All they do is cope, okay? The amount of fear-mongering and hypocritical gotcha attempts over this is insane. Even if this was signed into law, on any challenge, it would be struck down as unconstitutional by superseding Supreme Court precedent on the matter. Puritans have used concerns about child safety to Trojan horse additional censorship beyond the intended goal of the proposed legislation for decades now. This is nothing new. It should be shamed just the same as woke attempts at censoring problematic content. And for the people celebrating this piece of legislation because it targets content you personally find distasteful, its vague language would criminalize even mainstream anime like Dragon Ball, Naruto, Fairy Tail, etc., not to mention countless video games, television series, and more. In summation, stop being fearmongers and stop being censorship bootlickers. Okay, here's the thing. In philosophy, I don't disagree with Rev, okay? But the reason why I can tell Rev to go suck a dick is because he is super hypocritical and he's a fucking grifter, all right? So I love how when he talks about Puritans, he's actually talking about Republicans, but he refuses to use the word Republicans, right? He refuses to use the word like, oh, conservative senators. He refuses to use these terms. Why? Because it goes against his messaging, all right? His Trump dick sucking, all right? This is the thing behind Rev, okay? Listen, I don't even disagree with him. Again, I don't disagree, okay? But at the ending of the day, as they used to say, all right, Rev, okay, is a little cocksucker. You cannot say that you are a supporter for the party of conservative values without expecting something like this to happen, okay? You better bet your bottom dollar something like this is going to happen. It's going to keep happening, okay? Because guess what? You support this. Yeah, that's right. You support this. You just don't know it yet, all right? He doesn't even know what he supports, or maybe he does, and he's just being dishonest, all right? Because this Republican Party, okay, these people are very much against pornography. People have virtue signaled multiple times about banning pornography throughout the country. So you reap your own rewards, okay? Yeah, that's right. You choke on your own cum, okay? This is what's happening, okay? You're guzzling so many cum buckets of this that you don't even realize it's your own cum that you're guzzling on, okay? And then here, you see here that, so he's just kind of crashing out, you know? He's just kind of crashing out. You wouldn't believe how many people would be fine having 90% of shonen anime banned to own the lolly lovers. That's not even Taurus anymore. That's anime Antifa. I love how there's this twist trying to, like, turn it around to, present as something that's left-leaning, anime Antifa, this person. These morons don't even realize that conglomerate of anime streaming services, Crunchyroll, has a major hub in the exact state this is being pushed. He's just such a clown. He's just so retarded. And if he ever notices this video, he's going to put me out of context. I bet on it, okay? If Rev watches my video and makes another video on me, you better bet your bottom dollar that he's going to put me out of context. He's going to be like, what, Foodshops is going to be like this? Oh my gosh, oh God, oh no. Again, he's coping. He's literally just coping in this chat because this is what he does, all right? Rev says cope. Rev says cope is who he is, okay? RevSaysDesu is Rev says cope. Imagine if this is how they learned that pretty much all shonen has fan service too. The overwhelming majority of their favorite series would be criminalized by this. It's fascinating. Let's see how short-sighted these people are. Bitch, You support them. You're the support. I don't support them. You do. You know where this is gonna go from day one, from day uno. You know, the people who are anti-pornography, you know. Oh no, you know. Yeah, you know. You knew from day one. You don't get to sit here and start coping about it now. The fuck? Aha. Oh, right. Here we go. So this person says, we won. A reminder that you are not garbage, a bigot, a Nazi, or whatever these freaks threw at you. You love your country and want what's best for everyone. Be proud of that. So, I assume that what Rev is talking about here, if this is the case, Rev's talking about is the Trump win. Okay, everybody vote for Trump. All right. This is posted on November 24th. All right, so there you go. Yes, it is after, I think it is after the election. Yeah, so the timeline kind of matches up too. Well, Rev doesn't deny either, okay? Because he says, completely irrelevant dribble from someone who can't even figure out their own gender. See, the funny part about this is that he says how this is irrelevant dribble when can't even figure out your own gender is also irrelevant to the point. So we have an irrelevant ad hominem attack to something that he thinks is irrelevant. No, this is relevant. Yeah, it is. Because you supported the party that brought this into the place that you are now lamenting, my good sir. Okay? The party that you support, my bitch, my brother in Christ, all right? This is the party that's banning lolly. Oh no. Banning censorship, as they say, all right? So let's just continue down the line here, all right? These are still your words supporting the very group that's now pushing this bill. So it's ironic to look back on now when you were looking at them so fondly thinking they were on your side. There you go, okay? There it is, guys. Okay, as Asmongold and Rev would say. So according to your logic, if you vote for one side, that means you support everything that could possibly be proposed by that party. Honestly, that sounds like some high-fine shit I would never support. Again, the irony in this is palpable, okay? This is impalpable, palpable, whatever, okay? The irony is crazy. He calls this hive mind shit. The MAGA person says hive mind shit. You can't make this up, folks. You can't make this up. Hive mind. Really? So if that's a hive mind, what are you part of? The Borg cube? Is that what you're part of? Is the Borg collective? Because that's the only level step up from there, all right? That's the level that step up from a hive mind, all right? What part of Trump's administration did you support? So he repeats the same thing again. How can he pull this shit when he spent months being biased to the right? Exactly. This entire time, he's just been massaging Trump's balls, okay? He's really been fingering, fucking like getting his hands all over that scrotum, okay? He's like getting the skin dust off that dusty old orange scrotum, okay? And he's like licking the tip of Trump's dick, okay? And now he's like, what? What now? What now? Oh, right. Okay. Now suddenly he has a conscience. Now he has a conscience. Where's the Fell For It Again award? I gotta bring it up, okay? I need to bring up the Fell For It Again award. Is an accurate representation of Rev, okay? Do you see this? This is Rev right now, okay? Fell For It Again award, okay? Literally Fell For It Again award. Literally, all right? So he repeats this tweet. You already said this gender comment. He's too stupid to realize he's much closer to contribute said new bills than the Democrat voters. True. All right, guys, remember, the Democrats are the pro-lolly party, okay? The Democrats are the pro-lolly party, and the Republicans are the anti-lolly party, all right? This is what's happening. This is the scenario that we are currently in this present moment, in this current modernity of a moment, all right? How could you be surprised by this? I just don't understand. Literally. The Republicans, the anti-Pornhub party, really. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. You know, down the line, they might actually start deporting porn people, okay? Like, okay, porn people is funny as fuck, okay? But people who are porn addicts, all right? Maybe people who make videos promoting pornography, because apparently the line is sliding further and further back, okay? This is coming from an Asian, where we have small-ass Asian women, all right? Small-ass Asian women who just looks younger than normal, okay? So I'm just saying. So I say, wait, Lamau, where was this when people were criticizing the administration? You're just full of hypocrisy. And then Simon says, he's basically trying to play, where's my wrench? How could you do your head mod like this? Well, you know, earn it back, okay? He's basically trying to play the both sides card which nobody is buying, given that he's been making bank this anti-woke grift for 2 years now. True, okay? This guy's a former Rev watcher, okay? This guy's a former Rev watcher, all right? Doesn't help that he's been boosting a serial scammer like Grums to his viewers while never addressing their little crowdfunding that's been in development for over 2 years, despite having been told countless times that they're a scammer. Okay, I don't even know about this Grums thing, okay? I'm completely new to this Grums thing. If true, that's an additional count on top of that, okay? Additional count. You hear that, Rev? Address Grums, okay? Rev, if you're watching this, which you probably are, okay? Because let's be honest, you reverse name search yourself all the fucking time. How else would you discover Simon? And how else would you discover me? You reverse name search yourself to find out what other people are talking about when it comes to you, because you're a little insecure little bitch, okay? That's what happens, all right? Doesn't help that he's been boosting a serial scammer like Grums, despite being told times that he's a scammer. All right, let's go.
Also attacking Mark Kern. So this week in particular, Asmongold has somehow played a role in pretty much every topic we've covered. But another person who's had the same thing is Mark Kern, aka Grums, the former team lead at the OG World of Warcraft. They made a tweet talking about Grums about a week ago, saying Grums has no effing seat at the table, a failed dev and a failed grifter, forever a loser, referring to the fact that Mark Kern wanted to basically also attack.
Oh my god, thank you so much. You know what? That's a great name for the new RevSaysDesu video. I'm just gonna call him a failed grifter, okay? Actually, no, he's a successful grifter. He makes tons of money off of this, alright? I'm just gonna call him a deplorable grifter, okay? I'm gonna call him a reprehensible, evil grifter.
Right? Mark Kern.
It's funny how Rev is saying this, even though he's literally having a panic attack right now because Texas is banning lolly. Okay, because Texas is banning lolly, RevSaysDesu is having a panic attack right now, okay? He is literally seizing up. He feels like he can't breathe right now, all right? His heart is like having heart palpitations. His heart is like skipping a beat. He's like having cold sweat, and his armpits are getting smelly, okay? As if they weren't smelly already, because they're about to ban lolly, all right? First it's Texas, then it's the entire United States again, all right? Well, they're gonna ban it for the second time in a row, I guess. But like, again, this is what's gonna happen.
Their game, and also attacking.
So you know, him is talking about somebody else having anxiety attacks is really ironic coming from Dev. Okay, this is what these people do. They project and they project and they project their anxiety problems everywhere. Okay.
I want to talk just for a minute about Mark Kern here. Mark Kern is someone, you can see his resume and his Twitter bio here. He is someone who is very, very experienced in the realm of the gaming industry and someone who is very well respected. However, he's also been extremely active in this current situation, talking about these game developers, pointing out the mistakes they're making, and also criticizing these games journalists. He's been doing a very...
Okay, I'm actually curious. Is this Grums guy actually a grifter? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Well, we can watch the 17-minute video afterwards. Grums, the rabbit hole of fraud. First of all, does Asmongold have a Lamborghini? Second of all, does Rev borrow his Lamborghini? Bitch, I wouldn't trust anybody with a Lamborghini. What the fuck?